and welcome to today's edition of the News in Brief. In the headlines, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia inspects installation of unique address system in Adenta municipality. What a day in court. Lawyers and those accused of the murder of Major Mahama are shown a video of his brutal murder. Local poultry farmers cry foul over government's delay in releasing funds for school feeding as it affects eggs purchases. And 6 suspects escaped from Sandema police station. The news in detail. Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia has inspected work on the ongoing installation of unique addresses on all 7.5 million properties across the country. The new addressing system, which leverages on the existing Ghana Post GPS system, is made up of a unique housing number, street name, digital address, and a QR code containing the ownership and other details of the property.
The first phase of the project is expected to affix 4 million properties with the new address plates at no cost to property owners, and the entire project is expected to be completed next year. The Vice President, who was accompanied by the Minister for Local Government, Mr. Danko, the Managing Director of the State Housing Company, Kwabna Ampofuapia, and other state officials, interacted with residents whose properties have already received their unique addresses and others in line to receive theirs in the Adenta municipality. He described the new system as transformational.
The government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is trying to solve a major problem that has faced this country, and this is the address issue. There are so many properties and so many houses that do not have an address. And that problem hampers development. If you do not have an address, how do you get the ambulance to come to your house? How do you direct them? How do you get the fire service to come to your house? How do you get the police? If, for example, there's a robbery taking place, how do you direct the police to come to your house? It's for free, and this, at the end of the day, will give us a very rich database for all properties in Ghana, and we'll combine that with this rich database for all individuals with a national ID card. So we have unique IDs for individuals. We will also have unique IDs for property, and that is very, very significant.
Lawyers and those accused of the murder of Major Mahama standing trial at the Accra High Court were on Monday shown shocking video recordings detailing the soldier's brutal murder. Some among the accused persons held their jaws as they watched the disturbing videos.
The videos were played as evidence to buttress the case of the prosecution against the 14 accused persons standing trial. Some persons were seen in the video throwing bricks and logs at the then-serving military officer, leading to his death. 2 versions of the video were played in court, after which a slow-motion version and a slideshow was also projected at the court, which was presided over by Justice Mariama Owusu, a justice of the Supreme Court who was sitting as a High Court judge.
Government's delay in transferring senior high schools bursaries has been cited as the major cause of the inability of senior high schools to purchase eggs from local poultry farmers for students.
Mr. Kofi Asare, the executive director of the education think tank, Africa Education Watch, says a recent monitoring exercise by the think tank on the impact of COVID-19 on poultry farmers shows a reduction in the demand for eggs by senior high schools. According to him, a further probe showed that many schools had not received government funding since schools reopened in January.
Invariably, government, through the inaction in ensuring that funds arrive in the schools on time to procure other perishable proteins, but rather ensures that mackerel is readily available in all the quantities they require. Invariably, government is rather promoting the consumption of mackerel as protein. Invariably, Buffer Stock procures these companies through its own procurement processes. They are not normally done by the Ministry of Education or the Free Senior High School Secretariat. And when I spoke with Buffer Stock on Friday, I didn't get the impression that there were other companies providing mackerel. I didn't get that. So because government has not been able to send funds to these schools since school reopened in January, the only protein available for schools is the centrally procured mackerel and sardines.
6 persons being held at the Sandema police station in the Upper East region have escaped from custody. The suspects were all being kept in one of the 3 cells at the station allegedly escaped last Saturday.
Police authorities say the escapees, one of whom has since been recaptured, had apparently been planning their escape for some time now. The Public Relations Officer of the Upper East Region, ASP Mr. David Autry, urged the people in the community to assist in rearresting the rest.
This incident that you just made mention of happened last Saturday in the Sandema police station. A big bang was heard at the charge office. If you look at the security architecture and the building of the police station, the Sandema police station has 3 main cells. This incident happened in one of the cells where suspects that were facing different cases were lodged. And unfortunately, not knowing, they had been planning as to how they can escape. This happens to be one isolated case in the Upper East region, and they were successful at that. But we've been able to recapture one of them just some few hours after the incident. So we are on course, doing everything possible that we recapture all of them in no time.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I am Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.